Welcome to Learn English with Mr. Ben. You're here because you want to upgrade your English, but perhaps the journey has felt a bit overwhelming. I understand. That's why our time together today isn't about difficult rules. It's about simple, effective steps.
I appreciate that, Ben. Many of us just want to feel comfortable and confident when we speak, without the stress of overthinking every word.
Exactly, Sarah. We're going to build your foundation together, one piece at a time. No stress, just progress. Think of English not as a list of words, but as an architecture. To upgrade, we don't need more bricks, we need a stronger foundation. Today, we start with the core structure that every professional sentence sits upon.
This makes sense. Often, we feel like we have the vocabulary, but we struggle to put those bricks together correctly.
The first secret to a professional foundation is simplicity. We are going to master the SVO logic, subject, verb, object, but with a sophisticated twist. Now, let's talk about a common challenge. Many students try to translate every word from their native language in their head, but English is like an escalator. If you keep looking back at your own language, you'll lose your balance.
That is a great way to put it. I find myself thinking of my native language first, which really slows down my speaking.
To step onto that escalator, you need to start absorbing. Listen to English for 20 minutes a day, not to understand every word, but to get used to the rhythm, the music, and the feel of the sounds.
So it's more about immersion than memorization?
Precisely. When a child learns, they don't have a dictionary, they have an environment. We are building that environment for you here. Small upgrades in your listening habits lead to massive upgrades in your speaking confidence. Once you are absorbing the sounds, we move to the echo method. Don't just listen, repeat the phrases exactly as you hear them. Match the emotion, the speed, and the stress of the speaker. This is how you train your mouth to feel the language.
I've tried this before, but sometimes I feel like I'm just repeating sounds without fully understanding the grammar behind them. Is that all right?
In the beginning, yes. We prioritize rhythm over rules. Professional English is about communication, not perfection. When you master the rhythm, the grammar follows naturally. This is the difference between a textbook student and an elite communicator. Many students ask me, Ben, should I watch movies to learn? My answer is only if they challenge you. To upgrade to a professional level, stop watching cartoons. Start watching interviews with leaders or documentaries about subjects you love. You need to hear how sophisticated adults actually navigate a conversation.
I notice that when I watch business interviews, the vocabulary is different. It's more precise, but sometimes they speak so fast.
That is where the escalator and echo methods meet. Slow the video down to 0.75 speed if you must. Listen for the power phrases. Repeat them. This isn't just entertainment, it's a high-status rehearsal for your future success. Now that we have the mindset, we need the materials. In English, there are 50 verbs that do almost all the heavy lifting. If you master these, you master the foundation. Let's start with the first 10. To be, to have, to do, to say, to get, to make, to go, to know, to take, and to see.
I see these everywhere. But sometimes get and make are confusing because they seem to have so many different meanings.
That is a sophisticated observation, Sarah. Don't worry about every single meaning yet. Focus on the core action. For example, make is about creating. Get is about receiving or becoming. We don't need perfection. We need the core logic. Let's look at how these first 10 interact in a professional sentence. Now, let's look at the next 20 verbs. These are the action and mindset words. To come, to work, to think, to want, to give, to use, to find, to tell, to ask, and to need. Followed by our powerful modal verbs. And notice we do not use to with these. Should, may, might, must, and can. We also have to seem, to feel, to try, to leave, and to call.
Those modal verbs, should, might, must, always feel a bit heavy for beginners, but I see now they are actually simpler because they don't use to.
Exactly, Sarah. Modals are unique. Think of them as flavor verbs. They don't change the action, they change the intent. Using I can work versus I must work changes your professional status instantly. We are in the final stretch of our foundation. These last 20 verbs are about how you interact with the world and others. To help, to talk, to start, to show, to hear, to play, to run, to move, to live, and to believe.
I love those words. They feel very active, like we are finally putting our English into motion.
Exactly. And we conclude our list with to bring, to write, to provide, to sit, to stand, to lose, to pay, to include, to continue, and to change.
Mastering these 50 verbs really does feel like having a complete toolkit for a professional life.
It is the ultimate toolkit, Sarah. With these 50 words and the SVO logic we discussed, you can navigate almost any conversation in the global office. You don't need 5,000 words. You need these 50 used with confidence. Having the 50 verbs is like having the best tools in the world. But now we must learn how to use them. Remember our SVO logic? Subject, verb, object. It is the simplest, most professional way to communicate. For example, I, the subject, work, the verb, today, the object. Simple, clear, and effective.
It sounds easy when you say it like that, Ben. But can we use this same logic for more complex thoughts, like in an office meeting?
Absolutely. Let's take the verb provide. Subject, we. Verb, provide. Object, solutions. We provide solutions. This is high-status English. It is direct and confident. You don't need complicated grammar to sound like a leader. You need the foundation used correctly.
So the secret isn't adding more words, it's making sure the subject, verb, and object are in the right order?
Precisely. Let's look at 3 common patterns you can use tomorrow morning. Pattern number 1, the professional request. Use I want to, followed by any of our 50 verbs. For example, I want to start, I want to talk, or I want to provide. It is simple, polite, and very clear.
I noticed that I want to sounds very natural. It feels much more confident than just saying the verb alone.
It does. It signals your intent. Now, pattern number 2, the status update. Use I am plus a verb with ing. I am working, I am starting, or I am providing. This tells people what is happening now.
And what about the third pattern, Ben? The one for offering value?
That is the most important one. Pattern 3, the value offer. Use our modal can. I can help you, I can show you, or I can provide. Remember, no to with can. These 3 patterns, combined with your 50 verbs, cover 80% of your first professional meeting. Now it is your turn. Knowledge without action is just a dream. Here is your challenge for tonight. Choose 5 verbs from our list of 50. Use them with the 3 patterns we mastered today to create 3 professional sentences. Share your sentences in our classroom comments below.
I'm gonna do that right now, Ben. It feels so good to finally have a structure that works without the stress of old textbooks.
That is the spirit, Sarah. To everyone watching, you have the foundation. You have the tools. Now go and build your future. If this lesson helped you, subscribe to Learn English with Mr. Ben. We are just getting started. I will see you in our next lesson. No stress, just progress.